What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to Shadow Warrior 2, where we are about to play with missile launchers. Yay for missile launchers. Who doesn't love a good missile launcher session? Just getting all quake up in this bitch. Firing rockets at everybody. Everybody get a rocket. You get a rocket. You get a rocket. Who wants a rocket? Everybody gets a rocket. 1, 2, oh, and you get a shotgun, though, because I don't want to waste too many more rocket shells. I don't know. This gun seems pretty cool. I don't dislike the hammerhead. I like it better than our other shotgun. It feels like it does better in that regard. Its crit damage is like utterly insane. You saw right there, it hit a guy for like 180, and that might have been because it was a crit on ice weakness. I didn't see his stats before he went down. I had to freeze frame the video to find out. But so far, I really like this game. This is one of those surprise games of the season for me where it turned out to be way more badass than I expected. Like, I thought it was just going to be like another crappy Diablo wannabe where it was just trying to do the same thing Diablo's doing. But this game stands on its own 2 feet as its own thing. Like, it's a humor-laced game that draws a lot of inspiration from Diablo, but at the same time has a lot of its own attributes that are really entertaining. As a shooter, it's a decent game. I mean, the shooting mechanics all feel good. He's ice vulnerable, huh? Well, if he would stop moving around, it would make this... Shit. What did he do that for? Alright, well, let me kill his friend off first. These guys really got to figure out this whole not falling off the edge thing. Oh, shit, there's bad guys coming. Is this what we're doing right now? Because it can be what we're doing. And you fell off again. The AI does seem to like to fall off surfaces, so when you got these levels that are sprawling and all over the place, I love the extra ammo capacity. That's really nice with this gun. A little something extra to play with just in case. Oh, he's back. Look at you being all good at your job. Teleporting back in here and trying to mess with me. Wow, we just hit that guy for like 600 damage. It's a pretty wild pain allocation. The feeling that I get with this weapon is that we really don't want to miss because it's a massive waste of ammo. Haven't seen a lot of ammo dropping, though, as we've been working our way through stuff. I don't know exactly where our karma meter is. I wish I knew where our karma meter was. It's got to be like in our skills list somewhere. But I don't see it. It says we get karma as we kill things. We got 5 karma right now. Keep giving me more and more ammo because I'm always out of ammo. Increase the maximum amount of carry projectiles. The auto range. Maximum amount of bullets. Don't think I'm going to play around with that for right now, but I may improve the fire properties of my weapons. Fire and ice, maybe. We'll start with ice, because I find myself using the shotgun a lot more than anything else. And so ice tends to be what we pretty standard fare put on our shotguns. Do I need to go down? No, I just need to go over here. Not today. Not today at all. I will take those RPGs, though. Love myself a little bit of role play every now and again. Okay, so it looks mostly clear in here. Oh, hey, you guys. Messing with me like that. Messing with me like that. Coming up behind me, being like a peekaboo, and then trying to grab. I got you. All right. More shotgun shells sounds fantastic. Thank you. Oh, they're back. And grumpier than ever. There's so many explodey things in this game. They're like everywhere. These guys all seem to have ice resist or fire resist or lightning resist of some kind. This guy's power is immune. I don't care though. I got plenty of bullets for everybody right now. What is this? The Dominator. Well then, sounds like a sex move. Gotta bring in the Dominator. What is that? Hello, little glowy thing. What are you? Can I capture you? Are you like Energon crystals? Energon. It's like 90% of the conversation in any Transformers episode. The Energon crystals. We must go after them, Maximus. Because there's always somebody with that kind of name. Optimus. Didn't I already get a book right there? I think I already got a book right there.
Optimus Prime. Need Energon. Snorting Energon, favorite thing.
Hey, you Saito?
Who wants to know?
Just a humble art collector.
You don't look like an art collector.
And you don't look like you're about to be a pile of tiny pieces. Still, here we are, right?
What do you want?
I want those scrolls you have.
I sold those already. Bunch of junk.
Who the fuck you sell them to?
I never divulge information about my clients.
And I never divulge information about where I bury my victims.
Let me show you on your map.
Wise choice.
You'll need a password to get in the door. It's 23 Skidoo.
Much obliged, Saito.
23 skidoo. Money. People wasteful around here, just leaving $1,000 laying around on the ground. I'd never forgive myself if I left $1,000 laying around on the ground, unless it was for a good cause. Unless I left it lying on the ground so like a starving orphan could find it, because I like to think of myself like that. I don't normally do things like that because I don't have $1,000 to lay around, but if I did, like if I was a bajillionaire or whatever, a quadrillionaire, hell yeah, just be like, hey, orphan, how would you like $1 million? Enjoy, orphan! But then again, then you go through like the ethical thing, you know, where like maybe because I gave them so much money, they become like a drug addict because they can afford the habit, and then they just like, they die and overdose, and it's all my fault. And I was like, is it better to be homeless or is it better to not starve and do tons of baby heroin? I don't know. Why are you guys all resistant to my advances? They are electric vulnerable. Well, welcome to your nightmare. Oh no. Come on, buddy. Just take what you've earned. Oh my god, going all Palpatine on my ass. See, and this is where our paths diverge, where you just gotta go. I do not accept the transference of energy through my face. I will, however, take that medkit. Sounds good. Alright, back to business as usual. Forget you, random glowing sign. They've even got holographic ivy. What a weird world to live in. That takes some getting used to. I enjoy plants, and, well, except in springtime. I hate plants in springtime. So all the plants are out there having sex and just messing up my allergies and making my life miserable. And then I'm like, you know what, plants? You're the worst. Did he fall in there? How did that happen? Hey, buddy. How you doing? You know, he probably would have teleported out of there eventually on his own, and now I'm just stuck. Thinking I definitely need some kind of like teleport ability or something. Well, this is quite the mess I've gotten myself into this time. Is there... That didn't work. Yeah, probably should have thought about that, but I didn't see the cracks in between. Hey. No! I'm trapped. No, I hope that would work. I thought it was going to take me back to the last checkpoint. My life. Alright. No! Damn it! Oh, no. Alright, I gotta abandon their quest and restart it. I'll be right back. The only downside is I have no ammo now because, I mean, I can fix that. It's not that hard. Now that I realize I can just Hearthstone back and forth from town to get more ammo, that's chill. It's just that I'm lazy and I didn't feel like doing it. I mean, like, yeah, I can run back to Larry's if I really, really have to. I mean, if you're going to force the issue on site, I guess we'll do what we got to do. But, yeah. Went ahead and redid everything. God, that got expensive. That got expensive really, really quickly. I guess I just won't have money for a little while. I guess I'll just be po. I suppose being poor is better than being dead. I like how he just loaded 13 bullets, even though he only put like 4 in. It's talent right there. The ethereal bullets. Alright, let's go find this dude. Let's figure out where the hell we're supposed to be at. The random level reloader definitely didn't do us a lot of favors. It put a lot of enemies in this area. So now we gotta run through here.
Hear about the receptionist job?
Password.
23 skidoo.
Oh, there's the door right there. Alright, let's keep on hustling and see what's going on here. I'm sure we got some kind of gnarly collector that's got hold of this thing. This is the same building that we were in previously. 21 shells right there. Hells yeah. A little bit of cash money. We'll save that for later. I like these hover elevators, though. A hover elevator sounds like a dope-ass investment if they were like, so what if I told you that you could trade inordinate amounts of money that could be used on philanthropic ventures and instead spend it on yourself for a hover elevator? What would you say about that? And I'd be like, oh, well, looks like I'm getting a hover elevator. Oh, all these dudes are going to try and murder me.
I believe you have something that belongs to a friend of mine.
Everything here used to belong to someone else. Now it belongs to me.
No shit. What about my ass? Does that belong to you too?
It will by the time we're finished here.
Quite the contrary. It is you who would belong to my ass.
You gotta work on that one.
Yeah, that didn't come out as cool as I thought it would. Kill you anyway?
Though I very much doubt it.
So this is what we're doing now. We're shooting dudes with guns. I'm going to point out that now is not a super amazing time to open up a dialogue. My attention span might be slightly split. You appear to have a nub where your arm used to be. Are you aware? I don't see how you would not be, but maybe you're just focused. Like when I get up into combat, I get very, very focused too. So I might not notice that my arm was missing, maybe. What I want to see is one of them throw a grenade with their nub. That's what I really want to see. Dude, you don't even have a name. You're just the generic antiquities dealer. What made you think for a second this was going to turn out okay for you? Eternal Soul of Fluke. Oh, that was all we needed. So that was quick and dirty and easy. Never mind then. I will, however, collect this fortune cookie from you. I hate to advocate drugs, alcohol, or insanity, but they've always worked for me. Oh, goody. Another one of those I'm so quirky and insane things. You don't have to be crazy to live in the world, but it helps. Alright, back we go. They said I had to hit up 4 guys, though, didn't they? Like I had to run down like 4 separate dudes? Unless this is the final scroll we were looking for.
Lo Wang, you have done my family a great service.
No more than your family has done for me.
Perhaps. Still, I am in your debt. Now, let's see what we can do with that sword.
Careful, you don't want to slice off a fingernail.
Remarkable. I've never seen anything like this. All right, I will attempt to restore it. Please, stand back.
You ruined it even more!
Under the circumstances, it was the best I could do. This sword will never enjoy its former glory. But now, you can put it to work inside another sword.
Well, that's something, I guess.
Thank you for not doing what I wanted you to do, I guess. So what did he give me? The soul of defense. Oh, we get turrets? Drop your weapon as an independent turret. What? Shoot many barrels at the same time. Powers the weapon shot. Charging time depends on fire rate. Ambidextry. Man, I've got a lot of these that I didn't have before. I should probably go over to Larry's house and sell some of this stuff. Especially since I don't plan on using like half of it. Let's see. Would you like to buy some of my junk? I have a lot. Like, I have a huge quantity of junk, and you can have all of it. I don't care. Like, if it's lower level than, like, let's say 20, we'll probably get rid of it. Just to keep things cleaned up. It's not the item's fault. It might actually be pretty good, but... it just helps me keep everything taken care of. A stickable ammo. Projectiles will stick. Essence of blow up. The erupting core. Projectile splits into pieces. Each piece does partial damage. Oh, that's pretty badass. I might need some of these later on, but I'm going to screw myself over now because I enjoy doing things that wouldn't be considered pragmatic. Alright, looks good to me. Ninja Touch, melee damage is up by 30. Light firearms, heavy armor. The amulet increases the chance for Chi Blast and Grip of Darkness to affect superior enemies. Okay, so we got some cool stuff in here. Not like a ton of cool stuff, but still some pretty sweet stuff if we wanted to put it to use. Multiplayer stuff, probably not going to get to use for a while. Do you get to choose your skin when you play a multiplayer? Like, or does everybody just look like Lo Wang? Missions. Back to the storyline. You gotta search the wilderness for the source of mysterious black ooze. Are there more side missions? If there are, I have not seen them. Does anybody around want to give me side missions? Yikes. That insurance deductible is gonna be a nightmare. Did I shoot a fortune cookie out of one of these? Oh, hell yeah. You may never live, but the crazy never die. I don't see anybody in here who's particularly interested in giving me quests. Dude, you have like a full-service bar in your house. Look at this liquor closet! Lil Wang is the man. Sure, it takes quite a bit of cash to finance this lifestyle, though. It is dangerous to go alone. Take a Wang with you. I take my Wang with me everywhere I go. It's worked out pretty well so far. So what side missions? I don't have any side missions as far as I know. Sure. Maybe it's just a generic warning in case you haven't done any of them. A seepage problem. You gotta go see a urologist. He's the guy who can help.
Hey, no offense, but your mom is a stone cold bitch.
Oh, she's not my mom.
No?
She's my grandmother.
Grandmother? Seriously? Wow. Kinda guilty, actually.
Ew! Gross! She is the worst.
Where is your mom?
In the ground. Died giving birth to me.
Okay. Well, it was nice of Mama Mamushi to take you in, right?
Oh, right. Well, after what she did to my mother, I'm surprised I'm even alive.
Is this a story I really want to hear?
She set up an arranged marriage between my mom and the Oyabun. Word is, it was a deal so he'd make her his number 2.
Wouldn't be the first time that's happened.
Yeah, well, excuse me if I'm a little sensitive about my mother being sold as a sex slave. By her mother! Oh, I'd kill her myself. But it's what she'd do. I'll never be like her.
What, in charge?
You know, you're a real prick sometimes.
I've always thought of myself as more of a...
This is my rifle. This is my way.
Wait a second.
That's a serious rat problem. Master Splinter when you need him. Whip all these little bastards into shape. Sure, I will restore 3 health with that med kit, because obviously that's the best way to use a pickup. What's inside this barrel over here? Frost. Lots and lots of liquid nitrogen. Substance of combustion and a little bit of cash. I don't see anything over here that looks potentially secretive. I almost fell off a cliff into the abyss though, so luckily my reflexes appear to be working today, so that's a good one. That just loops back that way, huh? Alright then. Into the cave we go. Suppose I'll go the direction I'm supposed to go first. I will say this, I do like the foresty maps better than the city maps. Maybe it's just the enemy types, but this seems more manageable to me. I'm just firing down a hallway right now. I wasn't aiming at anything in particular. Is that a boss? What is that? The Gatekeeper. He's ice immune, electric resist, fire vulnerable. What do I have with fire on it? Oh, shit. Fire at the ground, Splat. Fire at the ground. Stop letting the enemy run you like that. Can you get headshots with a rocket launcher? At least we're getting some damage done. Oh, he's going into his little shieldy thing. And now he's going to summon up some fangs. Superior fangs. Superior fangs for a superior wing. You know, I don't think I'm going to let any of that happen. Oh, shit. He set me on fire. Well, that's no bueno. And when we can get to it, I'm going to try and go up and over on the right. It's largely going to depend on how the rest of this goes, though. Man, these things are tough. This thing's got some gumption. Oh, not enough chi for the heal, okay. He's ice vulnerable, so if I can stay on him, that'd probably work out pretty well. Yeah, I didn't like that feel at all. I don't think there's a Year of the Fang anyways. Don't remember that one being on the Zodiac calendar. Little bit of damage, but I think we're going to manage. Good lord. They deal so much damage, though. They sting and they hurt and they bite. Need something stingy to shoot them with. be utterly fantastic. Oh, he died. No, he didn't. I was going to say, I thought he died because I saw good-ass loot on the ground. He actually takes damage from physical pretty well, too. It'll depend if I can keep him beaten in for headshots, but there it was. Man, that was over with a quickness. Soul of Fluke. Essence of Vulnerability. A little bit of chi for the road. What did these cats leave for my perusal here? The Iron Skin and an Eerie Soul of Witchcraft. Got the key of the Gatekeeper.
So how'd you get to know Smith?
I started studying Kung Fu with him and he took an interest. He's the closest thing to real family I've got.
Wait, Smith's a Kung Fu teacher?
Uh-huh. He's only been a mechanic since the collision. I mean, he's always been a blacksmith, but before he only made swords.
I guess there is more money in cars than martial arts these days.
Everyone had to adjust after the collision. He doesn't charge any of us for lessons. And most of the students live there.
Kids today, always looking for a handout.
Believe me, they pull their own weight. They're some of the most selfless people I've ever met.
Saint Smith's home for wayward ninjas?
You know what? Don't talk about things you don't understand.
So salty. My name is Splattercat. We're out of time for today. I will see you all in the next episode of Shadow Warrior 2. Hopefully you're having a good time with it. I'm just quipping along, playing the game, and enjoying myself, shooting guns at everything that'll let me shoot at it. Bye, everybody.